again. I know. I'm going to probably lose some subscribers. But I don't really care. Because my boys are off to the Super Bowl again. It's getting kind of old around here. No, it's not. It never gets old. And you know why it never gets old? Because I was born in 1959. Excuse me. The Patriots started as an organization in 1960. And for, I don't know, 46 years. Well, actually 35 years I had to wait for them to make it to a Super Bowl where they decidedly got their asses kicked by the Chicago Bears, 46-10. But then we had to wait till 1996 with Bill Parcells and him going to another team 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, even though he coached them, where they lost to the Green Bay Packers. I don't even remember that score. And then Bob Kraft bought the team. Well, actually, Bob Kraft bought the team when Parcells was there. He's the one who brought Parcells on, which did give some legitimacy to the New England Patriots at the time. Enter Mr. Belichick, or Coach Belichick, the greatest coach of all time. And I don't care what anybody says. When I was young, I was a Green Bay Packer fan. Vince Lombardi, Bart Starr, those were the guys I watched in the 60s. I was a big, huge Vince Lombardi, Bart Starr, Green Bay fan. And, but I'm sorry, this guy's better than Lombardi. He just is. And the quarterback that we have is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Once these guys are gone from here, we're going to go right back to the rest of the country with the mediocre football teams. This is unprecedented in NFL history. This is the 10th time these guys are going. The 8th time since Belichick and Brady have been together in 2001. Just a phenomenal run. It's just, yeah, everybody can say they cheated and they did this and they did that. This kid is going to go down as the greatest quarterback to ever play this game. He's already there, in my opinion. Same thing with the coach. These guys are the greatest. You're never going to see anything like this again. You're just not. So for them to do what they do consistently, year in and year out, it's just, if I was in the other part of the country, I'd hate us too. I would. I'd be like, God damn New England, again? You gotta be kidding me. But they just do it the right way, man. You can say cheated and Deflategate and all that other bullshit. You hate us because you ain't us. So, that's my rant. My boys are going back. And with that being said, we'll talk about Big Rig progress. Now, my Big Rig. My inspiration for my Big Rig. Turn some lights on here. We got a lovely day outside. There's a shot for the river for all you river fans. Cold, dreary, rainy. But I digress. So we got some lights on. I'm getting my inspiration for my rig. Okay? This is an Iowa-class battleship. BB-63 to be exact, in Missouri, as you can see. There were 6 of these drawn up. They built 4. BB-61 was the Iowa. BB-62 was the New Jersey. BB-63 is the Missouri. And BB-64 is the Wisconsin. All of these battleships are still floating in our museums. You can go and see them. I had them written down where they were. Oh, here we are. So there were four. They were the 4 Iowa class. The other 2 were the Illinois and the Kentucky. But because of aircraft carriers, big gun diplomacy, as it was called, was no longer viable. These things were just the way to go, and that's what they've been doing since. So you can kiss all the big battleships goodbye. The Massachusetts is down in Battleship Cove. Everybody should know where the Arizona is. The North Carolina. We got the Alabama. Okay? The keels that were laid down for the Kentucky and the Illinois, according to Wikipedia, were sold for scrap in '58. I have a problem with that. I do a lot of reading, and I have read quite a few books. Now, maybe the Master Chief can tell me I'm wrong, and I'll accept his word. But my understanding always was that the keels that they had laid for the Kentucky and the Illinois were used for the first Essex class carriers. And that's what I have. I think I have the Essex over here. Yep, right there. Okay? So, but I think, from what I've read, if I could be wrong, they could have scrapped them, but that's not what I've read in a few books. They were also going to make Montana-class battleships, which would have made these Iowa-class look like cruisers. They were just going to be phenomenally big. They were going to make the Yamato-class. This is the Musashi. That's the sister ship to the Yamato. You can't see these ships because they're about 2 miles down in the Pacific Ocean. Okay? Everything here is 1/350 scale. Here are destroyers. That's how big the destroyers were compared to the battleships. They were tiny. But we're lucky. If you want to go visit an Iowa-class battleship, they're in the following places. BB-61, the Iowa, is at the Port of Los Angeles in San Pedro, California. BB-62, the New Jersey, is in Camden, New Jersey. I've been there. BB-63, the Missouri, is out at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu, right across from the Arizona. I've been there. Matter of fact, when I was in Hawaii, they had just parked the Missouri there. That was, I think, in 98, somewhere 96, 98. And then BB-64, the Wisconsin, that's in Norfolk, Virginia. I would strongly suggest, if you're into that stuff, go visit one of these things. You will be utterly amazed. So, that's where I'm getting my inspiration for my big rig. You can take it from there. And I will take umbrage with anybody who calls it a Mad Max truck. It is not a Mad Max truck. It's an Iowa-class Peterbilt. Okay? That's what I'm calling it. An Iowa-class Peterbilt. All right, boys. I'll be talking. Go Pats. Peace out.